All right.
Yeah, I can go with them.
You'll be around the chicken by now.
Yeah, I was just on my way.
You all right?
Yeah, I just got a little bit of soreness in the ribs, you know. I feel like Lennox Lewis has been using me for a punch bag. So you got the slime ball still around, eh? So, no sign of Tinhead on your travels?
No, nothing. Look, I'm still in one piece. So's the van.
Yeah, well, the reason for that is because you're not me. It's me that the lad's after.
So you reckon, Sim?
I know it was him because I saw him driving the car at me. He's tried it more than once and he still hasn't had me. So it's not going to happen again. The more I keep a low profile, the less chance he's got of making me into strawberry jam.
Look, Sin, if it was him...
It was him, there's no doubt about it.
You better do something about it, then.
Well, I've asked Carmel to have a word with him.
Oh, you mean like she's done over the years? Look, it's time you got the police involved.
Come on, they're not going to give a monkeys about my whinging, are they? Anyway, what are they going to do without proof? Well, they've only got my word for it that something really did happen.
So is Bruno today then? He's off to see Barry in Birmingham. He's taking some photos of this place then to show him. What photos? Sounds like they're planning to make some changes at the bar. He's took the photos so they can decide what colour paint to use. And does Jackie know? Well, she's there with Barry, isn't she? She's bound to be involved if there's going to be any changes made here. Yeah, of course. So you missing Bruno then? It's a relief to have him not hanging around me for a change. Hey, he bought me these flowers, you know. Oh, they're really nice. He wanted me to take them up to the flats. They could be, you know, just for me to enjoy. So why didn't you? Well, it'd only be encouraging him, wouldn't it? What's wrong with that? You do like him. Yeah, but you've got to be careful what signals you give out, haven't you? So what are you doing, talking to him in Morse code now? No, I mean signals like, you know, making him think that I'm leading him on. I told him to back off last week, didn't I? And look what I get this week. You're making it sound like it's a really strange thing to do. If he really likes you, he's not going to give up easy, is he? He seems to have really fallen for you. Yeah, well, he can fall the other way, can't he? I mean, the thing with Bruno is he's dead nice, but when he stayed the other night, I just couldn't get it out of my head how different he was to any other lad I've been with before. I mean, with Christian, yeah, to begin with, we had a laugh and we messed about and we were okay together at first, you know. But when I started to find out what he was like, I suddenly didn't feel important anymore. It was like he was using me. Like he was no different to my dad, really. But Bruno, he's just dead different. We had a really good time together. And the fact that he is so nice, I mean, he'd probably only want to be with me for about 5 minutes, then he'd be off with someone better looking than me. Now, you don't know that, do you? And you're only going to find out by sticking with him. You know, if it doesn't work out, then just move on. You shouldn't give up so easy. It's worth working at. So everyone keeps telling me. And considering you're not interested in him anymore, you seem to be talking about him an awful lot. I know. I'm just trying to sort out what's going on inside my head. Something keeps telling me not to let myself go with him. Because you're scared of being hurt again? No. Just because I'm me.
Oh, Isla. Right, just these, is it?
Please.
Getting down to some heavy duty cleaning, are you?
Could be. I've just signed up with Ron Dixon. I'm one of his great grannies.
Oh, I heard he was on the lookout for some suitable staff.
Well, I might not know much about computers or any of these modern jobs, but I do know how to clean. I should do. I've had years of practice.
I know the feeling, love. Ron asked me if I'd be interested, you know, but having a toddler around the house, I didn't think I'd be able to cope. Well, you know what I like at that age, and he's got too much energy for me as it is.
Oh, it seems a long time since my Greg was a toddler. He used to run me ragged. Mind you, he still does. Well, at least I won't get lost on my way to my first job. It's only in one of the flats over the shops.
Oh, right, which one?
Oh, it's Mr. Dixon's own flat. He said he wanted to test me out before he lets me loose on the paying customers. It's like a sort of a trial run, you know.
What a cheek, eh? Listen, you'll have to watch Ron Dixon, you know. Keep a track on your hours. You can be a bit on the stingy side.
You're telling me? He's getting his flat clean for nothing?
For nothing? Oh, well, that's typical of Ron Dixon. I wouldn't stand for it, love. He's taking you for a ride. You've got to start as you mean to go on with Ron.
You think so?
I know.
Well, maybe I better go and see if I can find him. See if he can't be persuaded to play fair. Thanks for the tip. See ya.
See ya. Hey, be gentle with him.
So, you managed to work up any enthusiasm for your book fair?
Oh, I'm trying very hard. I spent the last 3 days trying to pick out what stock to take.
Oh, you'll do fine. I mean, you know the business inside out. And you're good at your job.
All right. So that's why I'm in the frame for redundancy, is it? Because I'm good at what I do.
You'll have the Tring literati throwing themselves at your feet.
Well, my senior manager seems to be doubting that.
Well, I could vouch for you. After all, you did choose me. So your good taste and judgment can't be called into doubt.
Am I mistaken, or is there a certain friskiness in the air?
Well, you are going away for a while.
And there are 1 or 2 things that you can't do using email.
And you're leaving me all on my own.
Apart from Louise and Danny popping home and the omnipresent eco-messiah.
Thanks very much.
What?
Well, it's a real passion killer.
What did I say?
Well, you're holding me in your arms and you're thinking about Marcus. I mean, why does he have to keep coming between us? He's the last person I'm going to think about.
Eleanor.
You keep going on about Paul and having some secret fella hidden away, you know.
All I'm saying is that everything she does involves some other mystery person. I just don't want to see you get your fingers burned, that's all.
Aye, son. It's only making sure we'd seen him.
Yeah, I know, Sally.
Hey, look, you can't carry on like this, you know. You'll end up in nervous wreck.
I think I already am. Don't think I'd be better off staying at home till all this blows over.
Hey, come on. I know what it's like, remember? I let all that business with Jenny drive you behind locked doors. And there's no way to live your life, I'm telling you. Come on, there's nothing coming.
There was nothing coming when I nearly got run over last time. He came out of nowhere.
Trust me. Come on.
I feel like a 3-year-old learning to cross the road for the first time.
Hey, remember what you used to do when you was a kid? Look right, look left, run like hell.
All right. Come on, sir. Hey, I don't suppose you happened to see Lindsay on the close before, did you?
No.
She is.
Something about him, you know, he makes my flesh creep. Tell you what, suppose he's got a card here.
You're really getting paranoid now. Hey, better be careful, eh, you know.
Why?
Some of the spuds have got eyes, might be watching you.
Get in.
I suppose you have got to go today, have you?
Well, yes. And especially with the way things are going in work. If I let the company down on this trip, I think that would be as good as handing in my resignation. But if I go, even though I might not want to, and they still decide they want to get rid of me, well, at least there'll be due some kind of redundancy payoff. And being cynical and hard-nosed about the whole business, that would help to pay the mortgage a bit longer.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just being selfish.
Well, in an ideal world, you could come with me.
In an ideal world, there'd be no work for solicitors, and I'd have no income, and we couldn't afford for me to go.
Putting aside the redundancy payoff for a minute, when it comes down to it, I work to live. I don't live to work. So, I'll stay if you really want me to.
No, I'll be fine. As long as you promise to ring me every evening.
Promise. Anyway, I suppose there's a chance that something good might come out of this trip. The company might suddenly realize that I'm worth my weight in gold to them. And if that doesn't happen, well, at least I'll be amongst the right industry people. Wouldn't do me any harm to do a bit of networking. See if there's the perfect job out there for me somewhere, just waiting for me to be headhunted. You will be okay while I'm away.
Yes, fine. Lonely, but fine. I'll make some coffee.
Thanks, love. £2 change.
Thanks a lot.
Sure, love. Hiya, love. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks. Saw Mr. Cargill before. Seemed in a dead good mood.
Oh, he is, love. He's got himself a new job at Brookie Comp, so he's walking on air. He's in the park now with Al Williams swatting up on his history.
Oh, I bet you're dead proud of him.
More than you believe, love. Mind you, I'll be a lot happier when he's worked his month in hand. We can pay off a few bills then.
Oh, it's nice when things work out for people.
Yeah. Are you still enjoying working in the bar?
Yeah, it's great. I've got a lot more responsibility, you know, with Jackie not being around.
Bet bet you've got a lot to do with that new fella and all.
Who, you mean Bruno?
He's quite tasty, isn't he?
Yeah, he's all right.
I know if I was young and single, I'd be straight in there like a shot.
Oh, he's not my type, really. When I get back. Hiya. Yeah.
You love Tra.
Hiya.
Hiya, you two.
Kelly's brought you your lunch.
Oh, aren't you good, eh?
It's a lovely sandwich and an apple. And Kylie helped spread the butter.
Oh, thanks a lot, love. That'll make it taste all the better, won't it? Are you going to go and see your granddad in the park?
Oh, we thought we might, didn't we?
We can have a picnic.
Oh, that'll be nice. And you can push little William on the swings, can't you? Do you love that?
Yeah. Just got a few jobs to do at home first, though.
Oh, right. Well, you better go and get on with those horrible jobs, hadn't you? You don't want to be missing your playtime.
Right, come on.
Are you all right, love?
Yeah, fine.
No sign of you knowing?
No, he'll have crawled off under a stone somewhere, hopefully.
Don't let him get to you, love. You know that's what he's counting on.
I know, he just...
What?
Well, if it was just me, Mum, I could cope. But it's not, is it? It's Kylie as well. I mean, what's he doing to her, eh? Oh, look, I'm sorry. I'll be fine. See you later.
Makes you mind if I shut this door?
Are you joking, are you? It's baking in there.
I'd still rather have it shut.
Why?
Because if Carmel doesn't get through to Tim, and he comes creeping up on me, I'll leave the door open, won't I? And he'll have lost the element of surprise.
Yeah, and I'll have collapsed with heat stroke.
I tell you, Mick, if he does come looking for me, if he comes through that door and goes for me, I won't be responsible for my actions. He's going to end up covered in boiling hot fat or something.
Get a grip, will you, son?
Get a grip? When someone's trying to kill me.
I found him.
Oh, Ron, oh, how did you get on?
I managed to bring him round to my way of thinking.
Oh, well done. Is he still in one piece?
Of course he is. His wallet isn't, though. I made him pay me in advance. See ya.
See you, love.
Well, this is a nice surprise. I don't get many people just dropping in to see me.
Well, I tried ringing you, but you were engaged all the time.
Yeah, I've been on the phone to Barry for ages talking about bar stuff. So, how come you're here then? There's nothing wrong with my dad, is there?
No, he's fine. He's been dead busy organising his great-granny's business, so he's really beginning to take off.
So is this just a social visit then?
Not exactly.
Well, what's up?
I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination working overtime.
Why? You've got a problem with that, haven't you?
No, it's not me I'm worrying about. It's you. The closer it gets to you having the baby, the more nightmares I'm having.
Nightmares? Hey, I'll be the one going through all the pain.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about the Farnhams and whether they're going to leave you high and dry with this baby.
Katie, stop panicking. That's not going to happen. The Farnhams are being really upfront with me and I believe them. They're really looking forward to having 2 babies instead of just 1. So, how are you then?
Fine, apart from worrying about you. How about you and the lump?
Oh, not too bad. I eat it on the really hot days though. I just feel so uncomfortable and I get dog tired dead quick.
Where's Lisa?
I was working away today, but it's quite nice to have a bit of peace and quiet for the change.
Must be weird for her having you landed on her like this.
Well, it was at first, yeah, she was really uptight. But we're a bit more matey now. Well, we haven't exactly got loads in common apart from watching Ally McBeal together. But the good thing is she's been dead helpful when I've been feeling sick or down. Well, I'll be glad to get home now. So how's Rachel?
She's fine. Apart from the way she's hung up about Bruno.
Do you know, I think half her problem is she doesn't know what to do in a normal relationship.
I reckon you're right.
Hey, listen to me. Carrying Max Farmer's baby inside me and going on about normal relationships.
Funny, isn't it? No matter how hard we try, you always seem to end up back talking about the Farnhams and the baby.
Katie, honestly, there's nothing to worry about. They've said that they're still committed to taking this baby and they're not going to go back on that.
Well, let's just hope they don't, But just in case, if I was you, I'd be contacting a couple of adoption agencies. I mean, the last thing you want is to be left holding the baby.
Are you serious?
I'd at least be checking what the procedures are.
It's not something you want to be leaving until the last minute. Yeah, well, it's not something I want to be even thinking about. Which is why I'm thinking about it for you. I know what it's like for you. You're gearing yourself up for everything to go really well, and I can understand that. But I just want to make sure you're prepared in case the Farnhams do let you down. I'm not saying make any definite arrangements, but at least get hold of some leaflets about having the baby adopted, just to cover your back. Yeah, but I don't need to cover me back. I trust them. Even though you've barely seen them recently. Yeah, but that's been a relief, not a problem. I mean, they were crawling all over me the first few months I was pregnant. Exactly. And now they're not. Now they seem to be keeping a distance, and it just doesn't feel right to me. I feel like they're isolating you so they don't even have to think about you anymore. If I was you, I'd have that phone book out now and start looking up adoption agencies.
Right, I'll be off then.
Drive safely, won't you?
As always.
And send my regards to Tring.
I will do. Well, now that I'm ready for the off, I don't really feel like going anymore.
Oh, come on. What about all that networking you're going to be doing?
I'd rather be here with you, or you there with me.
Sorry, no can do.
But when I get back, we should definitely get a few days together.
Yeah, sure, if you like. Where do you fancy? Hawaii, Acapulco, Fiji?
Well, I was thinking more about the Lake District, or maybe around Buxton. You do a bit of walking.
Sounds great. Anyway, you should be going. You will call when you get there, won't you?
Listen, you're not worrying about Marcus showing his beady face again, are you? Because I can try and pull out if you are.
The only thing I'm worried about is missing you. And the only time I even think about Marcus is when you mention his name. What are you doing?
I'm going to unpack and cancel my hotel.
But you can't. You might jeopardize your job.
Well, I only have to pull out for the weekend. And the trade part of the fair doesn't start till Monday anyway. I'm quite happy for the great unwashed not to be mauling my stock over the weekend anyway.
Are you really certain?
Totally. All I want is to spend the weekend with you.
Kylie, will you go and get that door for me, please? My hands are all stiff here.
All right, Kylie. Can I come and see Mum? All right.
Kylie, will you go and play upstairs, please?
I'm playing here.
Upstairs, now.
She's all right where she is.
Shows how much you know. Kylie.
So, here we are then. Pay up time.
Do you seriously think I've got 12 grand for you?
I hope you have.
You're just gonna have to keep on open, aren't you? Because I haven't got it today. I won't have it tomorrow, next week, or any time. So, there's no reason for you to hang round, is there?
Yes, there is. For me money.
I've told you. I haven't got anything to give you, so just do one, okay?
Oh, that's very nice.
You're the last person I'd ever be nice to.
You were nice to me when we just got married. You couldn't keep your hands off me then.
But I didn't know any different then. I know a lot more now, though. I know you're just a sly little meth.
You should be being nice to me, not standing here slagging me off.
Why should I?
Because you're my wife. So like I said to you last week, if you haven't got the money to pay me, maybe it's time you paid me in kind.
Gary, don't.
Listen, all I want is what I'm owed, and then I'm gone. You'll never have to see me again. Well, that's all I want. A big stash of cash, and then I'm well gone.
I haven't got any money to give you. And if you touch me, you're gonna really wish you hadn't.
It's money business. You obviously need some help.
I need help.
You know, a few ideas of how you're going to get the cash together.
I'd laugh if you weren't so pitiful.
Because once you've got it sorted...
Which will be never.
Once it's in my hand, then I'll be out of your life, won't I?
Gary, I've got nothing. My dad's got nothing. And you're getting nothing. Now, I've got more interesting things to do than talk to you. Like the washing up.
You know, you've still got a good body. If you haven't got the money to pay me, you know what to keep me going for a couple of days while I'm waiting.
You're coming nowhere near me.
Mom?
Kylie, I'm
thought I told you to play upstairs.
I want to play outside.
Well, I've told you. You can't.
Hey, Kylie. Never mind what your mum says. You go and play outside if you want to.
Kylie, upstairs, now. Are you still here?
Well, where else am I going to be until I get what I came for?
Well, don't hold your breath. Because I'll be dead of old age before the message gets through your thick skull.
You're the one who's not getting the message. Maybe you'll get it when one day you turn around and Kylie won't be where you last saw her. She'll be gone. Well, that'd really screw you up, wouldn't it? You lost it when she was in that explosion. You know, anything can happen to a kid when it's away from its mother, but nothing need happen to Kylie. Not if you pay me off first.
Call yourself a father? Threatening your own child? I'd rather be dead before I let it out of my sight while you're around.
Yeah, but Lindsay, I'm talking about just being out there. Like when you go shopping. I'm going to be there, watching. When you take her to school, I'm going to be there, watching. When you take her to the swings, your life is not going to be your own. I don't have to take Kylie away from you to hurt her, do I? I'm just going to be there, getting under your skin, and you're going to get so screwed up that she is going to start to hate every single word you say. Every time you drag her away because you've seen me hanging around, it's you she's going to start to blame. It's you she's going to start to hate. And believe me, I am going to be there until you are desperate to pay me off.
Just get out, will you?
Okay, I'm going this time, but guess what? I am going to be back.
Gary, just get out!
Same time, same place. Next week, same Gary, okay? And the next week, and then the next. For as long as it takes until I get my money.
Mrs. Finnegan, please. She knows I might be calling. It's Lindsay Corkill.
Lynn, give a look to Kylie, will you?
Mrs. Finnegan, it's Lindsay again. Lindsay Corkill. I wanted to let you know. After the stuff we spoke about the other day, I've thought it all through. I want to go through with it. I want him dead.
Well, a slight change of pace as Friday comedy kicks off in a moment with Friends and Ross dating the dirtiest girl in New York.